So this is week 14, quitting weed. I haven't smoked weed since December, the beginning of December, and I'm so happy about that. I feel so much better. I was addicted to weed for 7 years. For 7 years, I was high pretty much every hour of the day, and I craved weed more than anything else in my life. I craved weed more than I craved forming healthy relationships. Yep, I craved weed more than doing anything. I put it above everything else, and my priority every day was to get to the level of high that I wanted to be at, pretty much. It was like a form of slavery to smoking weed, and I'm so glad I have been able to quit since December, because for 3 years of smoking, 3 years out of the 7 I was smoking, I really wanted to quit. I hated smoking weed, even though I loved it at the same time. Like, I hate that I did it. And every time I would smoke, I would just think about how bad it is for me physically, and how one day, like dreaming of one day putting it down somehow. But I really felt while I was smoking weed that I would never be able to put it down, or like overcome my addiction to it. And then every single video I'm gonna talk about this. Like, I improved my diet and my mental health improved, and it got to the point where I didn't really feel a need to be smoking anymore. And it just became so clear to me that I was using weed to try to make myself feel better. And one of the times this became like super clear to me was when I had an assignment due in a college class that I was trying to take. And I became so upset trying to do the assignment, because I procrastinate and like I wait last minute with things. And I remember like thinking that taking a hit, like a blinker of my wax pen, might make me feel better, and just like feeling this like anger towards my professor and like anger towards myself. Like, I took a blinker and it did absolutely nothing. And I was just like, this drug is not even helping me feel better. It doesn't even make me feel better at all. And that just became clear to me. And that same week, I got so sick from the type of wax pen I had bought. It was pumpkin muffin flavored, and I think that like the flavoring was so synthetic that it made me so sick. Like, it felt like I was forming a lung infection, and every single time I hit the wax pen, I would feel it like getting worse. And it just got to a point where like I couldn't even sleep at night because of how much I couldn't breathe. And I just thought, like, why am I doing this? Like, this does not align with any of my goals in life. And somehow I was able to quit it. I know how, in a lot of ways, but like, I am still surprised that it's been 3.5 months now, and I'm not even craving smoking. Like, I don't think about weed at all now, like during the days, besides like once a week now when I go to post this video. Or like, one thing I have noticed, especially these last few days with quitting, is my dreams. Like, my sleep is deeper now. I feel better sleeping, and I am having these like super intense and vivid dreams that feel like they last for so long, and that like I am so aware in, and that are just so like realistic almost, like they're rich sort of. And it's taken like 3 months of quitting weed before those like started like coming back a lot, or before I like really noticed it. Like, last night I had a dream, and I really realized, like, waking up this morning, that like I was only able to have such an intense and like vivid dream because I quit smoking weed now, because that is how much it interferes with REM sleep. And yeah, I just want to say good on anyone who is quitting a substance. Like, good for you. It has not been an easy road for me, but I have gotten to a point where it has become a lot easier. A lot easier, and I just never ever want to go back to smoking. It's just not even on my radar anymore. I've moved so far like past it, I feel. And you know, that's why I'm like making these videos. I want to see like how long do I go, you know, like it's crazy. I wonder if like in 9 months if I'll be like posting like a year update, you know, quitting smoking weed and stuff. But yeah, I just really like posting weekly about it, and it's kind of cool because it gives me something like to do, and I'm kind of on a schedule with posting about it, and it just helps me like keep track of where I'm at in my life and with quitting weed. And yeah, weed has gotten to a point where it's so disgusting. The THC levels are so high. I'm gonna link in my description a psychiatrist who I watch. His name is Dr. Joseph Whitduring, and he runs a clinic that helps people get off of medications and like taper off of their psych meds. And he's one of like very few doctors who I'm seeing, you know, stepping forward and speaking about how dangerous weed is nowadays. It's like levels, it's at like THC content levels that humanity has never seen before in history. It's so gross. But yeah, I want to post more. Sometimes I feel so, sometimes I like think about the channel and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing this? But I am just going to keep doing it, you know, no matter how I feel. Or no matter, you know, how much like doubt, or like judgment towards myself I feel, because I am trying to get myself to a point where I just don't care how other people are perceiving me, because I have such like a strong foundation within myself, sort of thing. Or like not care how other people are judging me, sort of. So yeah. Yep, I cleaned up. When I talk about cleaning up my diet, the way I did that is by educating myself in what a human being is and human physiology, and realizing that we are like pretty much the most apex predator on the planet. And you know, if that was not true, we would not be wearing animal fur and like tiger skin and stuff. So, and yeah, there's just so much with that. I should make more videos about that, like how like eating mostly meat has changed my life for the better in so many ways, in like more ways than I can even describe right now. Yeah, so I started eating a lot more steak, and over time my cravings for sugar just have pretty much disappeared. Almost completely. Like, I don't crave food like cake or pastries or any type of bread now. It's like I crave steak and bacon and eggs. And sometimes I do eat like honey. Yeah, and there's like sugar in the milk that I drink. But yeah, here's my advice. Here's my advice to the average person, okay? Don't take psych meds. If you're a woman, especially, do not take birth control. And eat a lot of meat. Specifically eat a lot of red meat. And don't eat sugar. And it's not like I restrict myself from sugar. It's not like I sit here craving it. You won't even crave it anymore when you're eating correctly. And then your mental health will just improve so much. And yeah, that's kind of an end tangent about how I eat and live. So yeah, what is it? I think 14 weeks. So cool. It's so cool to me. Yeah, weed's gross. Smoking weed is gross. Yeah, vaping is disgusting. Smoking cigarettes is gross. Drinking a lot is gross. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, good luck to everyone. I'm gonna keep updating this. I'm excited for my 15-week update, and then after that, I'll be at a 4-month update, and that is just like so cool. The longest I ever went in the past 7 years of quitting weed without smoking was 4 months, and then at the 4-month mark, I just started feeling super strange, and I started smoking again. But this time around at the 4-month mark, I'm just gonna try to keep it pushing, and then I'm gonna be really amazed once I get to the 5-month, and then the 6-month mark, it's gonna like be surreal. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Good luck to everyone else who are quitting substances and who are working on themselves and who are sick of their own shit to the point where they're not gonna deal with it anymore. Good for you. Bye.